All right, healing is a big thing for the new year, and we've got a special treat for you this morning.
Yeah, Christina Pascucci is at a conservation center where rare foxes there are providing the magic touch. Let's check in with her. This is so cool.
It's so cool. It's so unique, right? And it's such an amazing way to enter the new year. These healing programs they have are amazing. Amy is a co-founder of the Education and Conservation Center here. Thank you for being with us. Who is this?
This is Lana.
And she likes scratches.
She loves scratches. She's probably one of our smartest of our foxes here. Lena is one of the Russian domesticated foxes, and that's why you can see how chill she is. We call them hippie foxes because they have higher levels of serotonin and lower levels of cortisol than their counterparts. So they make great ambassadors for their wild and captive bred counterparts.
We were talking about how important it is just to note that these are all rescues, and while they seem so, fuzzy and cute and you just want to love up on them, they are not something that people should have as pets.
No, definitely not. Foxes don't make good pets. There's reasons why dogs became man's best friend. Foxes actually are not pack animals, and so they have a lot of behaviors that just aren't conducive to people having them as pets. And as I mentioned, these guys are the Russian domesticated foxes. That's why they are so chill and easy, where any kind of captive bred, exotic bred fox is not going to be this way. They're going to be much more aggressive. They're also going to be stinky. They're very, very
They smell like skunk, which I think people wouldn't have realized. Okay, let's get into some video and show you some of the other foxes they have here. Such an incredible program they offer. We're going to introduce you to some of the other candidates. You can actually sponsor a fox, which is pretty cool. You can come here, meet with them face to face. Like we've been saying, very, very healing. And they also have other types of canids. That word always gets me. Melissa, you work with the coyotes. You don't interact with them here, but they're part of your educational component.
They are, yes. We use these coyotes to kind of educate the public about coyotes in the wild. We have two girls here, Agnes and Wilson, and these girls came to us because mom was killed when they were very young and they were hand-raised. And because they were hand-raised and the food they were fed, they couldn't be brought back into the wild successfully. So these two girls live here, and during our encounters, people get a chance to come up and they could see them, and I actually hand feed them, but this is definitely not something you would do in the wild.
And this is exactly what people should not do in their own neighborhoods. We've seen so many stories of coyotes coming into neighborhoods lately, which, it's their land that we infringe upon. So what do you tell people in that case?
Basically, if you see a coyote in your neighborhood, the biggest thing to do is haze it. So you just try to look big, you wave, you yell at it, and keep it away. Because by hand feeding it, all you're doing is creating a problem with that coyote. You just want to let the coyotes know that they don't belong here. You see me clearly feeding her, but this is strictly for husbandry reasons. We need to keep that bond with them, so if something was to happen to her, she has that connection with me and she's used to me, hand feeding her and things like that. But definitely never something you would want to do with a coyote in the wild.
Thank you so much for talking to us. Let's show you guys information right now on your screen. If you want to come and partake in their education programs, kids can come. Like I said, you can sponsor a fox. And it's really amazing. I haven't seen anything quite like this, and what they're doing is incredible considering there's still fur farms in the U.S. and they're rescuing all of these animals here. For now, I will send it back to you. Coming up next hour, we're going to introduce you to the wolf they have here, and also the singing dogs, which are described as living fossils, the way dogs looked thousands of years ago.
Wow.
They haven't changed or been bred like the other dogs have, so it'll be really interesting to see that.
That sounds interesting, and I'm fascinated to know that foxes smell like skunk, you said? I had no idea.
I know.
Wow.
Yes, I thought a skunk had sprayed, and she said, nope, that's a fox.